one of the things that attending seminary did for me was to provide a solid foundation, intellectual foundation for my faith. And in particular, I think one of the things that it was really handy for, as I look back on it, later in my career, is that it's allowed me to think a bit more deeply about what the connections are between Christian faith and science. What are the difficult spots that I have to think about? And it's given me an intellectual toolkit, a conceptual toolkit to help think about those touch points. So it's been really helpful for that. Oddly, people may not know this if they haven't been to seminary. You actually get exposed to a lot of philosophy in seminary, and that turned out to be really helpful to me. Most of my colleagues are not well trained in philosophy, at least in the US. And I found that that's been really important for thinking about deep questions that lie behind science, philosophy of science. How does science fit into the wider realm of existence in which we find ourselves, and how should we think about that? And it's helped me to put science into a larger context of reality than maybe I would have been able to otherwise. I think one of the other things that seminary helps you with is it gives you great exposure to the broad sweep of the Hebrew and Greek scriptures, the Bible, and helps you to understand the big picture of the Bible in ways that maybe it's difficult or at least harder if you haven't had that kind of training. And so for me, those have all been really essential to what I do as a scientist, and also the wider context of being a Christian in a university setting and how I should think about that.